How could you steal a friend's idea like that? Friend? Huh. Since when were you and I friends? Oh, okay. That you? Been a while.
Hello, for real? Dropped out of college and what? Just bumming around right now? Okay, morning. You're up early again today.
Is your project coming along? Morning. I've been sitting on this idea for years. Everything's ready to go. I'm Kei Kashiwagi. The ones who called out to me are Mao Tezuka and Keiichi Yokotori from the same business school. We're pretty different types, but we study together, go drinking, and debate management theories. I used to study alone, but spending time with friends like this has been fun. Kei, that idea you came up with on how to run an educational media platform is seriously awesome.
It's based on that blog you ran back in high school, right? We've got to make sure the group presentation goes well.
Back in high school, I ran a blog called Late Night Study Room under the same name, Kei. It was an educational blog featuring practical textbook reviews and columns that empathized with students. This presentation was about expanding that blog and turning it into a monetizable business. All right, looks like we're fully prepped for tomorrow's presentation.
Seems like other groups are struggling with this assignment. Some have just given up and are out having fun.
Seriously? But if they do that, they won't earn any credits or learn anything either. They just figure, I got into college, so I'll pass my classes half-heartedly and party the rest of the time. That really rubbed me the wrong way. Sure, I knew people like that existed. But I still believe university is a place to learn. I'm glad Yokotori and Tezuka aren't like that.
Hey, wanna grab drinks tonight? So, let me thank you personally. Sound good?
Her playful laugh makes my heart skip a beat. The truth is, I had feelings for her beyond just friendship. Professor, why is it just Yokotori and Tezuka presenting today? The day of the group presentation arrived, but I wasn't listed among the presenters. Please check again. I worked with Yokotori and Tezuka to prepare for today.
Even if you say that, Kashiwagi-kun, you're registered with another group.
Yokotori had submitted the group entry. Had there been some mistake? Hey, Yokotori, Tezuka, we're in the same group, right? I really thought they'd explain things to the professor. I believed them. But... What are you talking about? I never planned to put Kei in our group. What? What are you saying?
Kashiwagi-kun, that's enough. Yokotori-kun, Tezuka-kun, please begin your presentation.
That's when I realized I'd been betrayed. Yokotori claimed he was Kei, the creator of Late Night Study Room, shocking the professor and the class.
Wow, what an impressive results-driven presentation.
The class erupted in applause as Yokotori and Tezuka wrapped up. Hey, hold it! After class, I stopped them as they were about to leave. I'm Kei. That's my idea. How could you steal a friend's idea like that? Friend? Huh. Since when were you and I friends? What?
Ugh, shut up already. We're going on a date, okay?
Date? What do you mean?
Oh, you didn't know? We've been dating for ages.
Yeah, so just crawl back into your gloomy little corner, will ya? Later, loser. I couldn't move. I just stood there, stunned, watching them walk away arm in arm. A few days later, I gave my presentation with a different group. Turns out, Yokotori had changed the entry behind my back. But my new group had been slacking off before the presentation. Their delivery lacked passion and quality. I was disappointed. I'd thought I'd grow here, learning from and challenging my peers at a higher level. Yokotori and Tezuka, who betrayed me and stole my idea, professors who couldn't see through a lie, classmates who'd rather slack off than study. It crushed me. I dreamed of finding peers through my studies and starting a company together. Is this what college is? Is there any point in staying? I'd be better off just studying on my own. When I told my parents, thankfully, they understood how I felt. I promised to repay all the tuition they had spent and chose to drop out. Okay, pick the right keywords for this article, define the target reader. After that, I taught myself SEO and started earning pocket money as a freelance web writer. Whew, made the deadline this time too. Hope the client's happy. Hello? Huh? I turned toward the voice and saw a guy about my age standing there. Sorry. I'm Shun Kazama. You're Kei Kashiwagi, right? Yeah, how do you know my name? Actually, I was there when that Yokotori guy gave his presentation. About that. He was probably about to call me a liar like everyone else. I braced myself. But I know the truth. You're Kei. That idea was yours, right? Huh? I couldn't believe it. He'd been there, yet still chose to believe me. Why do you think I'm Kei? Well, you protested to the professor and them, right? And anyone who heard that presentation could tell. Those two clearly didn't understand the content, and the original creator, that had to be Kei. The more he explained it, the more curious I became. He almost seemed to enjoy unveiling the truth. Go on. You don't recognize me? I'm S, from Late Night Study Room. What? You're that S? S had always commented on my blog in high school. We messaged countless times. We shared dreams of starting our own companies. We'd never met in person, but we were true friends. Haha, yep. That reaction seals it. You are Kei. Pleased to finally meet you, Kei. When I asked, it turned out that S, Shun Kazama, had protested to the professor multiple times after that group presentation. I kept pushing even though I wasn't being heard. I was racking my brain trying to figure out how to prove the truth. But while I was doing that, I heard from the professor that you dropped out of college. Man, I really regret not talking to you sooner. Sorry, I didn't know any of that. This energy. Now that I think about it, he used to get like this in our DMs back then too. There was someone out there trying to set things right when I'd given up and let it go. That thought alone lifted a little of the weight off my heart. Anyway, let's not dwell on the past. Let's talk about what's next, about the future. Let's make that dream from high school a reality. Let's start a business together. The education media idea they stole, that's what we'll bring to life. That concept will definitely work in the real world. We'll make it a success and prove everyone who laughed at you wrong. You don't have to accept me right away, but at least let me support you. I'll stay in college and share everything I learn and experience with you. You keep doing your thing your way. If you want to focus on writing, I'll handle the boring stuff. Because ever since I met you as S, I've thought of you as a true friend. I've been planning to walk the path of entrepreneurship alone. After being betrayed once, I'd never imagined I'd meet someone like this. The pain of betrayal, like someone crushing my heart, began to ease just a little. Since then, I decided to launch a startup with Shun, aka S. Our education media business grew rapidly. Now, Shun is the CEO and creative director, and I'm the vice president and lead writer. We even have our own office now. And today, since we're already short on writers, a new one is starting. Kei, let me introduce her. She's our newest writer, starting today.
I'm Akari Hinata. I can't believe I get to work here. It's like a dream. I'll give it my all.
I'm Kashiwagi. Nice to meet you.
Oh, I humbly ask for your guidance.
Ow! Hey, ow! Ow! Your eyes are literally glowing, right?
That sparkly gaze.
Alright, I get it. Just please, stop. Hey, stop. She's, definitely something. Hinata, I know it's sudden, but I'd like you to handle this new article.
Yes, leave it to me.
Honestly, I was worried about her being a bit much at first. But Hinata turned out to be super capable. Within 3 months, she became essential to the company.
Kay, how about lunch today? With me?
Sorry, I've got to finish compiling some reports. I'll just eat at my desk.
Then I'll grab something quick for you. Or should I bring a homemade bento tomorrow?
That's too much, really. The thought alone means a lot. Thanks.
How do you not realize she's into you?
A few days later, I went to Love.Net, a major ASP company, for a business meeting. Hello, I'm Kashiwagi. I have a 1 p.m. appointment. Let me confirm that. Wait, Kay? Yokotori, what are you doing here? What do you mean? I'm working part-time here. You're the one who's out of place. Oh, I get it. You are here hoping to get a part-time job too? Too bad. A college dropout like you isn't exactly what they're looking for. That's not it. Like I said, I have a meeting. Can you just let them know I'm here? Fine. Just wait there a sec. Why the hell should I go out of my way for some bookworm loser? Wait, I've got an idea. Excuse me, the guest scheduled for 1 p.m. today, he said something came up and left.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Thanks for letting me know.
Yokotori came back grinning, but the person I was supposed to meet with wasn't him. Huh? Where's the person I was meeting with? They said they wanted to reschedule. You'll have to leave for today. Wait, seriously? At the last minute? I just wanted to... Look, we're busy. It is what it is. Now scram already. And just like that, Yokotori kicked us out of Love.Net. I see. If that's how it went, there's no helping it. I'll follow up with them, so don't worry. Back at the office, I told Shun what had happened. Yokotori was there, then yeah, I'm sure he was behind it. Damn, I hate that guy more and more. It's fine. More importantly, tomorrow's a big day, right? Are you ready? Of course. Still can't believe she actually agreed to meet again, though. Alright, I'll do my best. You handle reapproaching Love.Net. Shun smiled and headed back to the CEO's office.
You and the president are really close, huh?
Hinata mumbled that out, sulking for some reason as she watched us. Well, we've kind of been friends since high school, I guess. Not sure why, but she looked even more annoyed. I could only shrug and get back to work. Time passed, and it was now the year I would have graduated, if I'd stayed in school. No regrets, of course. We've kept working full force this whole time.
We're finally here. So this is America.
Don't be so loud. It's embarrassing. We came to Washington, D.C. for a research trip, planning to launch a media platform for Japanese students living abroad. The reservation's under my name. I'll handle check-in. Wait here in the lobby.
Okay. Whoa, this sofa's so fluffy. Okay, you've got to try this.
Seeing her act like a kid, I couldn't help but laugh.
What? What's so funny?
Sorry. You just look so happy. You're always so cheerful and bright, huh? I'm kinda jealous. Were you like this since you were a kid? Hinata? Sorry. Was that something I shouldn't have asked? You don't have to answer if...
No, it's not that. It's just the reason I can smile like this now is all thanks to you, Kay.
Huh? What do you mean by that? I was about to ask what she meant by those words that stuck with me, when... Oh, Kay, that you? Been a while.
Hello, for real. Dropped out of college and what? Just bumming around right now?
Before Hinata could say anything, the ones who cut in were unbelievably Yokotori and Tezuka.
Kashiwagi, Who are these people?
They're from college, same year as me. I'd already explained to Hinata what had happened with Yokotori and Tezuka. Maybe sensing it from my stiff tone and expression, she didn't press any further. Long time no see, but we're working now, so I don't have time to chat with you. Working, huh? What? Came here to chase some American dream after failing at part-timing? Oh, by the way, I got an offer from that big ASP company, Lovekoi.net. Right now, I'm just enjoying a graduation trip with Mao. Seriously, must be nice having time to vacation. Yokotori's bragging was conveniently interrupted by Shun's perfect timing, just as he returned from check-in. You're that guy from our department, right? Yeah, we didn't talk much, did we? But I've hated you guys ever since that presentation years ago. After I dropped out, Shun kept going to college and saw Yokotori around. Each time, his disgust grew. So, you need something from our VP? Vice President? Him? Don't tell me you started a company. Clearly, I dropped so far off his radar he never followed what I did after leaving school. By the way, I'm Shun Kazama, CEO of the education media startup Mina no Jishushitsu. I co-founded it with Kei. He's also my best friend. Mina no Jishushitsu?
KG, I still don't get it. Jishushitsu?
It's that hot startup everyone's talking about. Even Lovekoi.net was trying to work with them.
Huh. Well, I guess they're kinda...
Yokotori tries to explain to the clueless Tezuka, but he doesn't realize who he's dealing with. It's not your offer anymore, by the way. Huh? What the hell are you talking about? I told Lovekoi.net the truth, that you're a fake K. They were furious. What? There's no way Lovekoi.net would believe that. Nope. All I had to do was show them this interview between Kei and the CEO of ABC.net. Shun points at the interview displayed on his phone. It was an article where I, Kei Kashiwagi, publicly revealed that I'm the real Kei. ABC.net? That's Lovekoi.net's biggest competitor. Yokotori was clearly spiraling, overwhelmed with confusion. Why the hell would some startup VP get to meet with a top industry CEO? Why would ABC.net's president believe Kei's the real Kei? We talked back when I was in high school, over video call actually. Huh? Back in high school, one company kept sending me passionate partnership DMs. That was ABC.net's sales manager at the time, now their CEO. He praised me so much I couldn't just reject him over text, so I agreed to a video call. I told him my dream was to study hard in college and then launch a company. He supported that. That was the one time I ever showed my face as K back then. So, now the truth's out. Your lie is exposed. Getting your offer rescinded is the least of your problems. You brought this on yourself. And word's already gotten around. Good luck finding work in the same industry. You're toast. Yokotori seemed to finally understand that there was no way out, and crumpled on the spot.
What the hell? Pathetic. You're such a mess. You should have known a lie like that would fall apart eventually.
Maybe realizing Yokotori was done for, Tezuka instantly switched sides. She acted like she wasn't part of it at all. Then...
Hey, Kei. I'm really sorry about back then, okay? He threatened me. I didn't have a choice.
What? You're betraying me now?
Oh, shut up! I should have gone with Kei from the start instead of you. That's enough.
Hinata, who'd stayed quiet the whole time, finally spoke up. Her voice carried a mix of pain and anger.
You two only ever think about yourselves. Stop hurting Kei any more than you already have.
Hinata.
Kashiwagi-san, I never said it before, but I'm Himawari. You helped me.
Huh?
I used to talk to you on 深夜の自習室. I was Himawari. Don't you remember?
Hearing her say that, and that handle name, made everything click. Back in high school, a girl struggling with friendship and refusing to attend school had reached out to me. And that's right, I suggested writing as a side gig for her back then.
If you're trying to cozy up to Kay now, I won't stay quiet. You've got nothing to do with... Yes, I do. He's someone I respect deeply. He pulled me out of the dark. I won't let someone like you have him. Never.
Hinata was younger than Tezuka, but her force of will made Tezuka fall completely silent, frustrated. Yokotori, now seeing even his own girlfriend lean toward the guy he used to look down on, looked furious. But he had bigger problems. He turned to me and begged. Wait, let me work at your company. Kay, we're friends, right? I threw his own words from college right back at him. What are you talking about? And since when were we friends? Yokotori turned pale. Then, together with Tezuka, he was escorted out of the hotel by security. A while after returning from the US trip, I got a call from Yokotori. Hello? Kay, you bastard. Look what you've done. I'm gonna have to repeat the year because of you. Wow, the university actually went that far, huh? I based my thesis on that damn presentation idea. Now they're saying it doesn't count because it wasn't mine. The deadline already passed too. It was Shun Kazama who chose to stay silent even after realizing Yokotori had used my ideas for his thesis. He was also the one who suggested we let him submit it, then confront the university once the deadline had passed. So I went directly to the university, declaring that the presentation Yokotori gave that day was actually based on my idea. Alongside Shun, I showed them the interview article with ABC Net's CEO and made my case that I, not Yokotori, was the real Kay. The university acknowledged their mistake and formally apologized. As for the professor who hadn't believed me, he'd caused other issues and had already resigned. And yes, Yokotori's offer from LoveCoin.net was officially rescinded.
You, not only did you falsify your identity, I hear you also turned away the visiting party without permission that day?
Please, why is this happening now? Everything fell apart for Yokotori because Shun had deliberately waited until it was too late. His timing was ruthless. He also broke up with Tezuka, who, it turned out, had no ability to live independently and just tried to cling to men. Eventually, no one wanted anything to do with her, and now she drifts alone, helpless and forgotten.
Kashiwagi-san, are you free tonight? Wanna grab dinner together?
Let's see. Nope, Kay's having dinner with me tonight. Then let's all go together. That sounds fun. Come on, let's wrap up work fast.
President, why are you getting in the way?
Because you're still not ready for Kay. Come on now, cut it out, you two. You're both dear friends to me. Of course, I'm fully aware of how both of them feel. But I like things the way they are now, so pretending not to notice, that's my little secret. You can't have real friendship if it's built on lies, even if you can see each other's faces. But if you take the time to connect, hearts can align. Even without seeing each other, just like I did with Shun and Hinata through that blog long ago, I want to keep treasuring those kinds of human connections from here on out.
This is Yuya. Isn't he cool? Miyu's going to marry Yuya.
I'm glad her father isn't here to hear that.
Miyu, get away from him now. Huh?
Suddenly, Yuko glared at me with a furious expression.
Good morning, Mr. Yuya.
Good morning. My name's Yuya Nakatsuka. I'm a 29-year-old daycare teacher. This is my 7th year in this job. Every day, I ran around with the kids, and when that's over, I'm swamped with office work. But when I see the kids' smiles, It makes me want to do my best again today.
Yuya, that cut on your face looks like it hurts.
Huh? This? This one doesn't hurt anymore. That's right. I have a big scar on my face. I got it in an accident 5 years ago.
Oh, I see. I hope it heals soon.
At first, I was worried the kids might be scared of me because of the scar, but I didn't need to worry. They don't care about the scar. They all really like me. Good morning, Yuya!
Yuya, what are we doing today?
Good morning, everyone. Today, after we do some crafts, how about we play in the yard? This year, I'm in charge of the senior class, Melon Group. Once they're in the senior class, they can do a lot of things for themselves, so we can do a wider variety of activities in daycare. Basically, it broadens the scope of play, so in that sense, the senior class might be easier to manage.
Good morning.
Oh, it's Rina! She's the nutritionist at this daycare, Rina Magami. She's 2 years younger than me, but she's not only a nutritionist, but also has a chef's license. So, she plans the daily menus and also cooks with her colleagues.
Rita, what's for lunch today? Today, it's karaage and wakame rice.
I want curry udon!
Okay, I'll add it to the list of menu ideas. I want bana chowder. Bana chowder? Wow, you know your stuff.
Oh, Rina, I would like to get a comment from the nutritionist for this month's daycare newsletter.
Got it. Tell me the theme later. I'll write it as soon as I'm done with lunch prep.
Rina is kind and good at her job. Even though she's my junior, she helps me out a lot.
Are you guys dating?
No,
we're not.
We're not. After crafts, it was time for outdoor play in the yard. It had been raining for days until yesterday, so we hadn't been able to play outside for a while. When we went out to the yard, the kids were even more excited than usual. Yay! Let's all play tag! Kids are more prone to injuries when they're this excited, so daycare staff can't let their guard down. But, still, seeing the children having so much fun makes me happy from the bottom of my heart.
The weather's finally cleared up, hasn't it?
Just then, Maiko Hamabara, the principal, arrived. She's kind, but also firm when she needs to be, and the daycare teachers really trust her. She's their principal.
When I see y'all playing so energetically outside, I get a little envious of the younger teachers with all their stamina.
Oh, come on. You say that, principal. But you were sprinting full out against the parents at last year's sports day, weren't you?
Yuya!
Oh, Miyu! After a little while, the 4-year-old class, Grape Group, also came out to the yard. This is Miyu Matsubara. She's in Grape Group and just transferred from another daycare recently.
Miyu wrote a letter for you, Yuya. I'll show you later, okay?
I'm looking forward to it. Thanks.
Miyu really likes you, Yuya, doesn't she?
This daycare isn't that big, so the whole place feels like one big class. It felt like all the teachers on site were looking after all the children together.
Yeah, I love Yuya.
That makes me happy. Even though she's in a different class, Miyu is so attached to me. She's adorable, and as a daycare teacher, I couldn't be happier. Time passed, and before I knew it, it was evening. This is when many parents come for pickup. Goodbye! Be careful on your way home! After I was done with the pickups for my class, I made eye contact with a parent standing next to me. Oh, Mr. Matsubara, you were here for Miyu, right? Isn't she here yet? No, she's just waiting for the restroom. He's Hiroki Matsubara, Miyu's father. Thanks for always coming to pick her up. Not at all. Thank you for always taking care of my daughter. She talks about you all the time at home, Yuya. Really? I'm so glad. Oh, right. I mentioned this to her homeroom teacher earlier, but starting tomorrow, my wife will be doing the drop-offs and pickups. Miyu's mother? Come to think of it, I've never met her. I've gotten involved in a big project at work, so... Oh, is that so? Understood. Good luck with it. She might cause you some trouble, but please bear with us. Huh? Understood. Later, I would find out firsthand why her father looked so apologetic at that moment. After the pickup rush was over and it was time to leave, I headed to the staff room. The principal was just about to shut down her computer to leave as well.
Good work today, Yuya.
You too, principal. About Miyu, it seems her mother will be handling drop-offs and pickups starting tomorrow.
Yes, I just heard about that.
I haven't met her yet. What kind of person is she? When I asked, the principal frowned slightly and began to speak.
Well, she seems like a responsible person, but she's a bit difficult.
Is she?
Yes, I hope nothing happens.
As the principal spoke in a slightly lower tone, a bad feeling crept into the back of my mind. The next evening, I heard from another teacher that Miyu's mother had arrived. The 4-year-old's homeroom teacher was off that day, so I was to handle Matsubara instead. Miyu, your ride is here!
Okay.
Feeling a little nervous, I went to the entrance, and there stood a woman in a suit. I had heard her name beforehand. If I recall, it was Yuko Matsubara. Welcome. Nice to meet you. I'm Yuya Nakatsuka, in charge of Melon Group. I greeted her cheerfully, but she didn't respond. Instead, she was staring at me with a shocked expression.
Are you a teacher here?
Huh? Yes, I am.
Mom, this is Yuya. Isn't he cool? Miyu's going to marry Yuya.
I'm glad her father isn't here to hear that. It was just as I said that jokingly.
Miyu, get away from him now. Huh?
Suddenly, Yuko glared at me with a furious expression, pulled Miyu away from me, and hugged her tight.
What's wrong with you? With a scar like that on your face, you obviously look suspicious.
Please calm down, Yuko.
Hey, isn't there anyone else? Keep a teacher like this away from my child.
Yuko, is something wrong?
Hearing Yuko's shouts, the principal and Rina rushed out from the staff room.
Fire him immediately. There's no way someone like him should be in a daycare.
Yuko, please calm down. Did Nakatsuka do something rude to you?
Mom, why are you so angry? Just get rid of him right now. He's absolutely terrifying. Let's go, Miyu.
Yuko grabbed Miyu's hand and stormed out of the daycare.
Yuya, did something happen?
No, I didn't do anything. She just saw my face and...
I see. It seems she's not going to be easy to deal with.
Yuya, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Actually, Miyu's homeroom teacher also says she's had some trouble with that mother.
Just because she saw his face? Ugh, that's beyond rude.
For now, I'll try to avoid interacting with Yuko.
But you didn't do anything wrong, Yuya.
But since I've made her that angry, I should keep my distance. Well, I'm going back to the kids. After that, whenever I went to the entrance to deal with parents, I would occasionally run into Yuko, and each time...
Hey, you're still here? Are you underestimating parents? If I wanted to, I could get all of you fired in an instant. This daycare exists because of parents, right? So hurry up and disappear from Miyu's and my sight.
She would yell at me, and all I could do was bow my head. Another day, I was dealing with a different parent.
Yuya, I heard from Yuko that you're part of some shady organization.
What? Me? It seemed Yuko was spreading rumors that I belonged to an antisocial organization. I hurriedly denied it, but it might have been too late to stop the rumors. Since then, Miyu stopped approaching me and wouldn't even make eye contact. Good morning, Miyu! Even when I greeted her, she would ignore me, and we would become completely distant. Her mother probably told her something. I decided not to force it and just observe for a while.
Good work today.
A few days later, when I was doing some craft work in the melon group room after the children had gone home, Rina came in. Good work, Rina.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks.
Yuko, she's going way too far, don't you think? Even though you haven't done anything, Yuya.
Thanks for saying that, but it can't be helped. Some people are bound to be scared by this face. And they would be even more sensitive if it's someone near their child.
That may be true, but you're not a scary or terrible person, Yuya. Besides, the reason you got that scar...
Are you worried about me?
Not exactly, but I do hope that scar heals and disappears soon.
Thanks. But you know, I'm proud of the scar. So I don't really want it to disappear.
The way you don't dwell on appearances and honestly dedicate yourself to your work is what's wonderful about you, Yuya.
And the fact that you go out of your way to talk to me like this shows your kind and wonderful side, Rina.
But, on the other hand, pushing yourself too hard is one of your not-so-good points, Yuya.
Ugh.
How about we go for tea sometime? Come on, you need a break. A break!
Alright, let's go together then. The next evening, after seeing off the parents and children as usual, I looked at the clock. It's about time for Yuko to arrive for pickup. If we run into each other, she might say something again. I need to get back to the classroom quickly. Just as I thought that and started to quickly head back to the classroom... Huh? I happened to look and saw a child peek out from the classroom, her face half hidden. It was Miyu. What's wrong, Miyu? When I called out to her...
Yuya!
Huh? Miyu? What's wrong? Miyu ran to me crying and hugged me.
Miyu still loves you, Yuya. I want to play with you a lot.
Miyu? And just at that moment...
Hey, you! Get away from Miyu!
Yuko's angry shout echoed from the entrance. Oh no, she came back at the worst possible time. I tried to move away from Miyu, but... Miyu was hugging me so tightly, I couldn't easily get her off.
That's enough! Someone like you, don't touch my child!
Please calm down. This is a misunderstanding.
Miyu, I told you not to talk to him or go near him at daycare, didn't I? Get away from him, now.
Thinking Miyu would get scolded too, I instinctively tried to pull away again. And at that moment...
No, Miyu wants Yuya. Why would you want a man like this? A gentler Prince Charming would suit you better. Miyu, so stop it with this guy. No. I absolutely want Yuya. Why won't you listen to me? That's enough. Excuse me for a moment.
Amidst the shouting, Rina came out from the staff room. The principal was also peeking out.
Yuko, you just mentioned a gentle person. Do you know how Yuya got that scar on his face? How would I know? He probably got into a fight or something, right? No, that's wrong. Yuya is not that kind of person. 5 years ago during pickup time at this daycare, a little girl got excited seeing her mother arrive and dashed out into the road just as a car was coming. At that moment, Yuya instantly jumped into the road and protected the girl from the car. The scar on Yuya's face is from that incident. That scar is proof of his kindness, of him protecting a child as a daycare teacher. And you still say Yuya is scary? So what? That doesn't change the fact that he's scary. Besides, are you sure you want to take such a defiant attitude with me? Listen, if I wanted to, I could get all of you fired in an instant. This daycare exists because of us parents, right? I'll report your insolence to the city's childcare division immediately and make it a problem.
Please, go right ahead.
With those words, this time, the principal emerged from the staff room.
You can report it to the city's childcare division or any other consultation service you like. In fact, you can even consult the police if you wish.
Why? Not valuing parents, you're the worst! What's this daycare for anyway? It's for the parents, isn't it?
No. This is a facility for children. Of course, it's also a facility for working parents. But just because we provide a service doesn't mean daycare teachers are in a subordinate position. If this daycare doesn't suit you, I recommend you transfer to another one. If there's a problem with a staff member's action or words, you're welcome to review the security camera footage over there with a city official.
I'll sue you!
I would appreciate it if you did. As for me, I am not convinced by your claims, Yuko. Above all, every single staff member here is my subordinate and also my colleague, working hard together on site. Even if it's a parent, I will not forgive anyone who hurts my colleagues. We will fight this thoroughly in court.
What? What is wrong with this daycare?
Faced with the principal's direct and firm stance, Yuko was left speechless. But then, she suddenly bolted out of the daycare. Wait, what about Miyu? Just as I was about to mention Miyu, who had been left behind,
Everyone listen to this!
Yuko turned to a few parents who were talking near the daycare entrance and started speaking loudly.
Just now, something crucial has come to light. It's not just Yuya. This entire daycare is connected to antisocial organizations.
Hey! I tried to stop her, but the other parents had already heard and were looking at each other with troubled expressions.
It's terrifying, isn't it? A facility meant to protect children is connected to criminals. I can't possibly entrust my child to a place like that. Shut down this place immediately.
Yuko shouted towards us with a triumphant look on her face. However,
I can't really believe a story like that, can you?
Yeah, it's a bit too far-fetched, no matter how you look at it.
What are you saying? Are you saying you don't believe my story? Yes, I don't believe it. And Yuya's scar? I don't find it that scary.
More importantly, he takes good care of the children. Far from doubting him, I'm only grateful.
More importantly, Miyu's mom, are you okay? There are quite a few rumors going around about you, you know. Huh? Like how you went to a supermarket to complain and cause to see. That was the supermarket's fault. And then you got into a kung fu battle with the manager there. What? What kind of rumor is that?
Yuko, why are you retorting so loudly? With that voice, Miyu's father, Hiroki, appeared.
You! Why are you here?
Well, I contacted you, didn't I? I said I was worried about Miyu lately, so I asked my boss if I could leave early. But you didn't reply at all, so I came here. Did something happen?
Perfect timing! You tell them something too.
Tell them what?
That teacher, Yuya, and this daycare. Everyone's trying to undermine me.
Undermine you? As Hiroki said that, he shifted his gaze to me and stared intently, as if observing something.
Dad, listen, Mom was... You be quiet. Honey, what those people did was...
No, wait. This time, Hiroki interrupted Yuko, approached us, and bowed his head. I apologize for the trouble. Could you please tell me how this happened?
Huh? Hey, you! If you listen to them, you'll just be undermined again! I'll explain. These people are...
You be quiet. Hiroki's voice was firm, and as he stared intently at Yuko, seeing her mother shouting outside, what do you think a child feels? Do you think she would trust a mother like that? At the very least, as her husband, I'm ashamed. Besides, what kind of mother doesn't listen to her own daughter?
That's...
Having said that, Hiroki turned back to us. I'm sorry. I trust all of you, so please tell me what happened. Miyu, will you tell me too?
Yeah, I'll tell you.
After Hiroki spoke, the principal and Miyu explained the situation to him. I see. Actually, there was a commotion because of my wife at her previous daycare too. I'm truly sorry for the trouble, and I'm sorry, Miyu, for scaring you.
No, Yuya was here, so I was okay.
Unlike her mother, Miyu doesn't judge people by their appearance. She can see the kindness within them. Her face resembles her mother's and is beautiful, but I'm glad her personality isn't the same. This is also thanks to you teachers for raising Miyu so kindly every day. After that, Hiroki took a dejected Yuko and a cheerful Miyu home. As they were leaving, Miyu looked at me, smiled, and waved.
He's a wonderful husband. I wish my husband would learn a thing or two from him.
The following week, Miyu came to daycare cheerfully again and ran up to hug me. Her father, Hiroki, was the one doing drop-offs and pickups. I'll be handling pickups for a while, so thank you for your continuous support. Is that so? To be honest, I'm a little relieved. Apparently, Yuko wasn't just overbearing at the daycare, but also towards people around her in general. And when she scolded Miyu, she would scream hysterically without even listening to what Miyu had to say. Later, Hiroki decided to divorce her, concluding she was a bad influence on their daughter. If it went to court, it would be difficult for her father to get custody under current Japanese law, but
Miyu wants to be with Daddy.
she must have genuinely loved her daughter. Because of Miyu's words, Yuko gave up on custody. And so, Yuko moved out of the house.
Come to think of it, Miyu, you said you liked Yuya right after you transferred here, didn't you?
And then, later, when I was playing with a cheerful Miyu in the yard, Rina voiced a question she had been wondering about.
Yeah, Natsumi told me about Yuya.
Huh? Natsumi?
She's an older elementary school girl who lives in the same apartment building. She said that when she was almost hit by a car, Yuya saved her. So she said Yuya is a kind and good teacher. That's why I like him.
I see. That's right. That Natsumi was the child I risked myself to protect. Perhaps Miyu's feelings for me, inherited from Natsumi, are what helped me this time. Is a cafe okay again? We went to a cafe last time too. And that weekend, I was at a cafe with Rina again. It was actually our third time.
I like to spend my weekends relaxing, so it's fine. But it's still not enough, so treat me to coffee again next week. Next time, let's see. How about a cafe with a nice atmosphere, one with an ocean view?
Got it. Being a daycare teacher, a profession said to be understaffed, it's certainly tough. The pay is low, and many people quit. But, even so, I want to continue this job. Casually demanding a confession like that, just what I would expect from the reliable Rina.
Hey, that's practically saying it right now.
Unlike school teachers, we daycare teachers are mostly forgotten. Still, I hope that even a fleeting memory of us that remains with them becomes something precious and irreplaceable.